Welcome to Vegan Ultra. I'm your inspiration guide, Adam Gals, on this epic quest for health, hope, and happiness, in which I lose 150 pounds in 12 months on a whole food vegan diet while walking 3,000 miles to prove to myself, my family, and everyone watching on YouTube that we can all become the ultra versions of ourselves if we give it a chance and are powered by plants. This is Market Monday, when I show you how you can harness the world's best companies to most effectively grow rich and save the world, or simply retire in comfort, dignity, and take care of your family, whatever your long-term financial goals are. Today, we're talking about the most important concept in long-term financial planning. This from history's single greatest investor, Warren Buffett. If you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. This is the ultimate key to all of saving, all of investing, all of financial planning, is what is known as passive income. Let me share with you a specific example from one of my clients, who is rather wealthy and has set up a perpetual charitable hedge fund to follow Ben Franklin's Invest to Give example. I've linked to that original video explaining that concept in the intro section. So this is a very impressive hedge fund. I've done a deep dive on it for my subscription service, just analyzing the heck out of this thing. But let me show you basically what this effectively means. You can see here it's had some of the world's greatest companies. You've heard of them: Amazon, Lockheed, Blackstone, 3M, Coca-Cola, Home Depot, Merck, AbbVie, Broadcom, and so forth. It's about 556 of the world's biggest companies, who collectively count pretty much every human on earth as their customers. And just in the top 50 alone, the employee count is 6.4 million. Across all 556 companies, it is tens of millions of employees. And here's the thing about this: no matter how passionate you might be to save the world, to do anything, save children, the animals, the environment, one person cannot do anything on their own. Well, not a major difference. But if you harness millions of people, tens of millions of people, well, through investing, you can get all of these millions of people to work for any goal you want. These 6.4 million people do not know that they are working towards, say, in this case, for this client, saving young children through vitamin A supplements and Helen Keller International. Link in the description. My favorite effective charity, if you want to save a life, $2,000 per life saved with a match campaign. So these people don't know what they are working for. They're simply trying to earn a living, but that is the ultimate outcome. So let me show you what's even more impressive. So you might be thinking, okay, well, how does this apply to maybe you? Maybe you're young, you're starting out, just out of college, 22. All you can afford to donate is $100 a month. Well, take a look at what happens with this portfolio, which analysts expect to deliver about 12% inflation-adjusted returns. Remember, all this is inflation-adjusted. It's today's money. That $100 donation, if invested, will, after 10 years, double in value. But more importantly, take a look at the results in terms of cumulative investments. Just $76 in donations. But remember, this is every single month. So now we're looking at $907 donated to charity. But we're talking about the compounding power over time, when tens of millions of people are ultimately working towards one common goal. Even if they don't know about it, you can see the results can be absolutely spectacular. That single $100 investment has now donated $484, inflation adjusted. And after that first year, $5,804. So over an investing lifetime, we're talking 60 years, that donation is now up to $3,700. Instead of $100 to charity, it's $3,700 to charity. And here's the power of investing to give. $100 a month, every month. And after an investing lifetime, from starting at age 22 to age 82, now it's $13.6 million. You could have just donated $72,000 to charity. Wonderful. Helen Keller International, the matching campaigns, that's 36 children's lives saved. You are a real life hero. You saved a busload of kids. However, take a look at this, 189 times more if you had invested, and is how much you could save. That is 6,804 kids. That is absolutely mind-blowing. Now, I know what you're thinking. Oh, yes, but you were only donating 5% over each year. So how much does that actually work out to? $662,000 inflation adjusted that you donated, saving 331 children, 9 times more. And remember, this thing is still worth about $13 million in today's money, and we're talking about Ben Franklin timeframes, perpetual charitable trust. So after 100 years, that single $100 has now grown to donations of $47,000, $9 million cumulative donations if you have somebody continuing to invest that $100 per month, saving 4,500 kids. But remember, the Ben Franklin example showing truly the power of investing to give. Boom, 200 years. Okay, what are we looking at? $25 million. Billions donated, millions of lives saved. Now, of course, compounding at these aggressive rates for 200 years, far, far more challenging, not likely to actually happen. But you can see what the power of investing to give can mean. And this, of course, is just using Helen Keller International as an example, saving kids. Maybe you're passionate about climate change. Maybe you're passionate about moving the world towards a vegan cause. So various things like Physicians Committee or Good Food Institute or an animal sanctuaries. It doesn't matter what your goals are, whether it's charity, just retiring in comfort, taking care of your family, taking care of your local communities, starting a business to create jobs in your local community. The point is, money is a tool, and this is how you can harness the tens of millions of people, including some of the smartest management teams in the world, from the world's biggest companies, the world's best blue chips, the world beater blue chips, that can harness all of humanity to meet your goals. And remember, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you will work until you die. So this is ultimately the most important concept in all of financial planning: passive income, exponential growth. Just to leave you with one final example of the power of exponential growth and how it's mind-boggling. Remember, Einstein called it the eighth wonder of the world, and here's why. Imagine a chessboard. If you take, or even just calendar, if you take one penny and you double it every single day, at the end of 1 month, how much is that worth? You might think a couple $100, maybe a couple thousand. The answer is about $10 million. That is the power of compounding. That is the power of investing to give. And that is what I will be teaching you how to do in the coming weeks and months on every Market Monday, even on the holidays. Thank you for watching. Please subscribe to this channel, like this video to help other people find it on YouTube, and consider trying a Blue Zone vegan lifestyle. It's helped me lose 100 pounds in 6 months while becoming the healthiest, happiest version of myself, and can help almost anyone become the Captain America versions of themselves if you give it a chance and are powered by plants.